Hey everybody, welcome to SportsXcetera. I'm Andrew, this is my co-host Chris, and we've got a jam-packed show here for you this week. We're just going to dive right into it. First off, NHL playoffs began last week. There have been some major upsets.
Yeah, there has.
Some very shocking ones. We'll get into the details of those a little bit later. But first, speaking of NHL,
yeah, Thursday night, Andrew and I went down to the Red House party they had at the Big Four. It was a great time. Got some footage for you to show later, so
we
stay
sure do.
tuned. As well, in the Canadian Football League, the Collective Bargaining Agreement negotiations are going on, and the league is kind of pushing back to the players. Stay tuned. Andrew and I are going to discuss, will this impact the Grey Cup?
And it's in Calgary this year, so we don't want to see us lose that opportunity. So stay tuned for that.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Get over the hump at Stetson Village Inn with Sing It Loud Wednesday. Taz Entertainment takes karaoke to a whole new level with a huge selection of songs and the best sound in town. Enjoy amazing food and take advantage of daily drink specials to wash it all down. That's Sing It Loud Wednesdays at the Stetson Village Inn, Calgary.
Hey everybody, Tyler here from Taz Entertainment. You know what drives me crazy? Is when people don't vote. We're only a few days away from an election here, and I think about the fact that people died for our freedom, for the right to vote, and there are people still dying today who would die for the right to vote, and yet so many of us decide not to. And hey, I understand if you feel like maybe there isn't a political party out there that represents your interests. But to not vote sends the message that you just don't care. And we have to care, especially in today's day and age. Do you realize that in a world where 50% of the population doesn't vote, that means that if all of you who don't think your vote matters actually were to hit the polls, you would own this election. So I encourage you, this vote is coming up in only 2 days on the 16th. Get to the ballot office, put your X down, make your voice be heard. Thanks, guys.
Get out and vote. Welcome back to Sports Etc. So the NHL playoffs are in full swing, and wow, has it been kind of shocking. Tampa Bay and Columbus. Columbus leading the series 2-0.
2-0 and taking it back to their home barn. Last night, Tampa Bay dropped it 5-1 against Columbus Blue Jackets. I mean, Tampa Bay, of course, was the #1 team in the league this season for the regular season, and actually the best record of any NHL team for quite some time, over 60 wins, in fact. So to see them drop the first two at home is nothing less than abysmal.
Well, game one, they were up 3-0. I turned that game off because I'm like, wow, Tampa's going to do what I thought they did, as you saw in our predictions. Both Andrew and I thought it was going to be a sweep.
Absolutely.
Boy, were we wrong.
It very well could be a sweep, just in the other direction.
Yeah, I would have never saw that coming. It's the revenge of Tortorella, because remember, he was the coach when Tampa got their fake cup.
That's right, back in 2004, because Calgary won it. Hashtag the puck was in. Anyway, maybe we can get that trending. But yeah, Tampa Bay dropping their first two, but there's been other upsets too, hasn't there?
Well, look at that. Winnipeg. Who would have thought? I know St. Louis is a great team. They've been the hottest team in the NHL since the calendar turned to 2019.
Yeah, awful defenseman in Jay Bouwmeester, but...
Wow, yeah, he's been playing pretty good though. Winnipeg's down 2-0 to St. Louis. That rookie goaltender that was standing on his head, can he keep it up? Or can the Jets pull back into this series? Or are we going to be down to 2 Canadian teams in the playoffs?
Yeah, and so the Maple Leafs don't even really count. So anyway, moving on to the...
For you Leaf fans out there, Andrew hates the Leafs, and I can't say I'm a Leafs fan either, but you know, it'd be nice to see a Canadian team at least get a couple wins in the playoffs. I guess they got one already.
Yeah, they did. They beat Boston for one game. That's the one that they're going to spot them, and you know, I think they're going to bring out the brooms and sweep the next four for the Bruins. That's my pick anyway. But yeah, I am biased. I am not a Maple Leafs fan. But we love the people in Toronto. If anybody from Toronto's watching our show, we love you guys.
You also have seen, I don't know if you've watched any of the Pittsburgh, New York series with the Islanders.
I haven't caught it, but yeah, bit of an upset there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it almost looks like Sidney Crosby and Malkin are finally starting to slow down. The Islanders are playing some good hockey. I still think, though, that Pittsburgh is going to come back in this series. They're too good to get pushed around the way they have been a bit.
Against the Islanders, you know, I would normally have said that, but I mean, a season like this, especially the start of these playoffs, you know, anything can happen, right? That's why they say it's a brand new season.
It is.
And it's really exciting to see what's happened so far. Speaking of the playoffs, of course, our near and dear Calgary Flames are in the playoffs and played their first game on Thursday, which they took 4-0 very handily against the Avalanche. And what a performance by Mike Smith.
Oh, he was unreal. He made that one save on that breakaway that was Vernon-esque. It reminded me of the '89 Cup run, where
Absolutely.
flashed the glove and he was like completely bent over, and it took him a second to get up because he threw everything into that save. It was amazing to watch. And Andrew and I, we went down to the Red House on Thursday.
That's right. We were going to go originally to the Red Lot party where they have the outdoor viewing party. But as a lot of you know, especially if you're watching from Calgary here, had a bit of a blizzard on Thursday afternoon. So we decided to go to the indoor one instead.
We tried to stay warm, but we are heading down there. As you know, we record this show on Saturdays, so we don't know the result of tonight's game. So Andrew and I are going to head down to the Red Lot, get some footage for you for that. But hey, this show airs Sunday, so through the miracle of the internet, let's see who won the game Saturday night.
Flames Law. But we've got the CFL to talk about as well, don't we?
Before we talk about the CFL, let's show some footage from the fun we had Thursday night at the Red House. Now, Terry Cahill, as Andrew's wearing this shirt from FUBAR fame, had these awesome shirts made up. He was giving them away, throwing them into the crowd, and both Andrew and I ended up getting one. So here, check out the footage. It was a great time.
It sure was.
Going to take in the first game of the playoffs and watch the Flames beat on Colorado.
That's right. We're down here at the Red House. They've got it at the Big 4 building down here. Terry Cahill from FUBAR fame. Yeah. He's going to be hosting the event, DJing it, all that jazz. We were going to be going to the outdoor part. It's just over there in the parking lot, but it's just...
weather sucks.
It's too blizzardy. So we're going inside, and yeah, we'll give you guys some footage from there.
Have a good one. Go Flames, go! You know what I love? I love the Red Mile. Calgarians know how to get out there and party it classy. We're not out there destroying our city, we're having fun. We're cheering on our team, getting loud, having a blast, getting ready to bring that cup back home to Calgary where it belongs. Let's have a great playoff, everybody, and go Flames, go!
Go Flames, go! Go Flames, go! Go Flames, go!
Go Flames, go! Yeah!
Welcome back, everybody. We hope you enjoyed that segment there. It was a lot of fun for us to go there.
Oh, it was a blast.
It was
great.
It was a ton of fun. You know, it really felt like we were in the stadium, in the arena with them, you know, with, you know, thousands of other fans there with us. It really did have that feeling. It was a great experience. For the Red House party at the Big 4 building, we're still unsure if they're going to be doing that throughout the playoffs, but the Red Lot party in Lot C at the Saddledome, they're doing that for every single Flames home game. And at Olympic Plaza for the away games, the city is doing a viewing party there. They're gonna have food trucks. Both of them are family friendly, so, you know, bring the kids and have a good time and cheer on our hometown team.
The Cup's coming home to Calgary this year, so support our Flames, man.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a great time.
Now, we're going to talk about the CFL a little bit right now because the CBA negotiations have been pushed back by the league.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, CBA's Collective Bargaining Agreement, they don't have a contract for the players right now. They're in negotiations, but the league has pushed back the latest meeting to April 29th, which has caused a, I can't really say it without being bleeped, storm but from the players. they are not happy because the first thing that the league did at the end of last season was they said don't pay any off-season bonuses to players until this is signed. Personally, I think that's a lowball move by the Canadian Football League.
Yeah.
And these players put their bodies on the line for fans and for these cities and teams. The least the league can do is pay them.
Absolutely. And I mean, if they're going to be on the roster anyway, it's, you know, it just kind of smacks of bad faith negotiation in my view. I'm not a lawyer, but, you know, for something like that, it's almost kind of heavy-handed and like they're trying to bully the CFLPA in a way.
It does seem that way. Now let's just hope that it's just a stalling tactic and they can get it signed, because we all want the CFL season, especially here in Calgary.
Right.
We're the defending Grey Cup champs and the Grey Cup's here in our city this year.
We could repeat it here in 2019 in November, but only if they get a contract. So we really do hope that the two sides can come together. I really think that they will. I mean, you know,
I don't think this league can afford a lockout, a labor stoppage. They don't make millions. They're not the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, or the NHL.
Yeah.
These guys, the average player makes what, 60, 70,000 a year unless you're a quarterback? They have to get this deal done.
It needs to be done for the
back.
Yep. It needs to be done for the players, it needs to be done for the league, and it needs to be done for all of the franchises. Like I said, I have full confidence they're going to come together, but you know, we'll keep tabs on that and we'll report on that as things hash out.
And just we want to say, CFLPA, I have your back. You guys need to get paid. I know a lot of you, a bunch of guys that play in this league. They're great individuals, and they throw it on the line for our entertainment.
They sure do. So I really hope that it's a great contract for both parties, for both ends. And, you know, as Forrest Gump would say, that's all I've got to say about that.
All righty. So that does bring us right now down to the end of our show. But just wanted to say a shout out to the University of Virginia for winning their first ever national championship in men's basketball. Boy, was I wrong in my Final Four predictions, but it was a great tournament. As well, we've got the International Women's Ice Hockey Tournament going on right now. Go Canada, go. Let's bring home another gold.
Absolutely. I love gold.
I love gold. And don't forget to cheer on our Toronto Raptors. They're the only Canadian team in the NBA. I know a lot of people aren't NBA fans, but a lot of you out there are.
Absolutely.
Let's go Raptors. Bring the NBA championship up to Canada for the first time in history. Hey, LeBron's not in the East anymore, so, you know, they might make it to the finals now.
Yeah, who knows? Hashtag Wet He North. That's what it is, right? Wet He North?
No, it's Bring the North.
Oh, it used to be We the North, but
okay.
I was made fun of it as Wet He North because I'm an asshole.
So, I hope you enjoyed our little show for you today. Be sure to check out TazEntertainment.com for all your entertainment needs. And please subscribe and comment if you want to win that awesome limited edition Jerome McGinley t-shirt.
That's right, we're still giving that away. And comment below what your predictions are for the rest of the playoffs too. We do still have some of those Harvey the Hound cups to give away. So we've got lots of prizes coming down the pipe here. And we really appreciate you guys continuing to watch. And if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button. We'll see you next week.
Go Flames, go! Woo!